My name is Paige.
Hi everyone, my name is Safra.
Hi, my name's Christine.
I'm Teresa Yara.
Okay.
You're not quite sure if people are judging you based on the fact of you have acne, or your hair is different from other people, or you look different, you might sound different, use different words.
And I think it's important for people in general to acknowledge their insecurities and even to talk about them and share them with other people.
We all are worried about different things about ourselves, and if we're all worried about different things, it isolates us.
Those aren't reasons to feel lesser than others.
I think it's really important that people share their insecurities because it kind of frees ourselves from this idea that people have to be perfect. We're all flawed, and it's important that we do share that with others so we get an idea of how the other person is feeling.
If everyone would just realize that we're all insecure, then maybe we could kind of come together and not be so worried about ourselves and end up doing things for other people and spending that time and energy on other things that help us and help others.
I will love my body. Women and girls and even men have body insecurities because we live in a hyper-visual culture in which, the most perfect idea of a body is always presented. And it's really, really hard to compare yourself to that all the time when you're constantly bombarded by it, and to ever live up to that standard. I think it's something that a lot of people struggle with and don't realize that everybody else is struggling with. But I think it's important to learn that every body is different. The body that you're born with is the body that you're going to have, and you can make small changes, like you can decide to live a healthy lifestyle, but that doesn't mean you're going to grow 2 inches taller. So I think learning how to accept and love the body that you're given and use it in ways that are beneficial to use it. Like, for example, I don't think I'll ever be a fashion model, but there are other really awesome things I could do with my body, and so instead of harping on these dreams that can never possibly happen, I can enjoy the things that I can actually do and be positive about those.
Some of my insecurities and some of the things that I was working on and thinking about today during the photo shoot were that I don't accept compliments very well, so I want to take those and accept them into my heart with a grain of salt, of course. Our culture and my experiences have kind of made me into some kind of monster that just thinks the worst of people in some situations. So I'm going to try to trust more. I overcame a lot of my insecurities because of Jesus Christ living in me. Because I know who I am to Him. And I know that He loves me unconditionally and that His love will never change and that He made me the way I am. Psalm 139 says that He knit me together in my mother's womb and that He knows all my thoughts. And Psalm 139 is just a really big inspiration on days when I'm feeling badly about myself.
I don't feel confident with myself. I know whenever I need to take on a leadership role or role that requires confidence, I feel very small and insignificant on the way I look. I had acne and I still have acne, and it feels embarrassing, and you feel like that's the one thing people are always looking at. I know I shouldn't be like that. I know I have great ideas that should be shared. I know the way I look doesn't impact negatively my own ideas.
I will stay positive. That is the toughest thing to do, especially when life throws so much at you. Whether it's being an adult or a kid, especially a teenager. Whether it's going out for a night with your friends or hanging out in your room, reading a good book, cozying up under a blanket. That's the best thing you could do, stay positive. There's no reason to be pessimistic. There are trials, tribulations of life, but getting over them with a smile it just means success overall.
I just want to be proud of the accomplishments that I am making, which I often don't give myself credit for.
Yeah, so I'm going to exude Christ's radiance in me instead of thinking about how I should be beautiful, because He's the one who makes me beautiful. So if I just focus on Him, then I don't need to worry about any of that.
For a long time, I thought that I was the only person feeling certain insecurities, feeling that my body wasn't perfect or that I was trying my best and not getting anywhere. And then I talked to other people and I started to realize that a lot of other people have the same insecurities. And I think that once you acknowledge that you do have them and that other people have them as well, you can really pinpoint how to be more positive and how to focus on loving and accepting yourself in your life. And I think once you're happy with yourself, you can have a more like productive and fulfilling life in general.
I encourage you to confront your insecurities and the things that you're worried about yourself, and share them with someone else, because when you share them, you will be set free.
I'm Teresa, and I will love myself.
My name's Safra, and I will walk with confidence. Mwah.
To love again, I will learn to trust. Once this heart can start to mend.